Okay, I am a firm believer in karma. I always have been. Ever since Moby Dick was a man and I was knee-high to a grasshopper, 4 foot tall and 5 foot wide, I have always believed that if you try to do wrong in this world, sooner or later it's going to bite you in the ass. But if you try to do right in this world, you're going to reap the benefits tenfold for your actions. I have always believed that. But it has never actually come true for me until today. So let me tell y'all a little story about how I have been reassured that the way that I live my life, I'm doing something along the lines of right. So my dad has been in real bad shape for about the last 6 weeks. For those of you that follow my page, you'll notice that I haven't been real active or anything like that on social media. It's because I've been worried about my dad. We didn't know if he was going to make it. I mean, he really was close to death. Well, the old ornery son bitch done toughened up and decided he wants to live, and he actually left and went to rehab yesterday. Now, he's got a long road ahead of him, but it's not impossible, and he has an amazing support system. Well, after he went to rehab, I was talking to the doctors and everything, and I was asking him, I said, look, what do I need to do to make sure that my dad gets to come home? I'm not sending my dad to a nursing home. He's too young for that. What do I have to do to ensure the fact that my dad can come home? And they read me off a laundry list of stuff. Well, you got to have backup generators in case power goes out, where his breathing machines will still work. You got to make sure you have this breathing machine. You got to have a backup. You got to have this. You got to have updates on the house. And I'm sitting there like, okay, this is going to hit me pretty hard financially. Like, I might never financially recover from this, but it doesn't matter because I will sell a kidney in order to make sure that my dad gets to come home. He's my whole world. Now, about that time that I'm sitting on the couch after I got home and I'm scratching my head, stressing about how the hell I'm going to pay for this shit, my phone lights up. I look over there and it's a good friend of mine. Some of you might know him. He is actually the leader of Christians in Camo, who I created the subscription box for 2 months ago, and they take handicapped kids hunting and fishing all over the nation and give them chances to go and do that they would otherwise never have. And I feel really good about the fact that we've been able to raise so much money in order to make sure they can do that. Well, he rings me up, and I try to get myself together because I'm boohoo crying and shit like that, feeling sorry for myself like a little bitch. I answered the phone and said, hey, buddy. He said, hey, man, how you doing? I said, I'm hanging in there like a hairy set. I really am. He said, that's good, man. I got to talk to you about something. I said, all right. Well, I'm thinking he needs another fundraiser or something, which I'm on board for. I'm all for it. I really am. He said, man, we want to help you out. I said, man, what you mean? He said, I know your daddy's been doing bad. I know you got a big financial burden coming on you in order to get him home. I haven't told him anything about this. He just knew. He said, look, we're about wrapped up for hunting season on this year. But I said, y'all are still going to take them fishing, right? He said, oh, absolutely. But we can't take these kids out there fishing in the cold. So we're going to wait until about March. I said, okay, well, we'll start fundraising for it. He said, well, hang on. I talked to the board in the company, and what we want to do is forfeit our sponsorship for the next 2 months in order to help your daddy and get the medical equipment that he wants. And I'm taken back at this point because I've never had anything done for me ever in life, not one time. I really haven't. I've never been in a situation where I needed help. I've been in plenty of situations where I needed help, but I've never been in a situation where I needed help and somebody actually offered to help me. So I don't know how to actually, I don't know how to feel, but I just get really emotional, and I'm like a big, really hairy, emotional gorilla at this point. I really am. I said, man, are you serious? He said, yeah, man. Look, let your fans out there know that everybody at Christians in Camo is behind you, and this fundraiser for the next 2 months on your subscription boxes is for your daddy, because you do enough out there for everybody else, from kids with cancer to kids with disabilities and the homeless people and everything, that you deserve somebody to help you too. And I cannot stop crying at this point because I really didn't realize that I had people out there that have my back like that. And he assured me that's out there on my page that I have plenty of people out there that also have my back. So for the first time in my life, y'all are seeing it here, I am asking for y'all's help. If you want to buy a subscription box from bassbucksandbirds.com and you feel obligated and you're able to buy one, the donation that would normally go to Christians in Camo is going to go to helping my daddy. I'm having a fundraiser for my dad in order to make sure he has the equipment and everything that he needs in order to come home. I've never asked for anything like this before. I've never done a fundraiser for myself before. But if you're not able to help, I completely understand. There's no ill will toward you at all. But if you would, please share this video to maybe somebody out there might be able to help me. If you do want to buy one, please make sure you leave your phone number on the fill out form when you're filling out all the information so I can personally call you and thank you for helping out with my daddy. I'm gonna leave the link for the box in the description. You get a hat, a shirt, and a special item every month. Like I said, it's a subscription box. It's got like a 30% discount on it from our normal prices. But like I said, the profits that do come from it this month is going to go to helping my dad, and I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the description I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now, and I can't thank y'all enough for helping me out. I really hope that y'all can bail me out on this one. I promise y'all I won't ever ask for y'all for nothing else as long as I live. I really appreciate it, y'all, and I love y'all. Shit.